Ciao.
This is the first session with Gleb Nesterov and Viktor Ochlarik. We're going to talk about a very important thing for us, which is the soul awakening and everything that comes with the healthy lifestyle and other things as well. So, the first thing that we can start off, Victor, you can tell about your journey. How did it start for you? Where it started, like your soul journey and the spiritual one.
Well, thank you, Gleb. Uh, as you said, my name is Victor, and this was a great idea of Gleb that we will make some videos. And it was about like my journey begin. Uh, First of all, I was looking for something else. That means I didn't feel comfortable in this life. Yeah, I was financial manager, and it was not fulfilling me. I always thought that it will be something different, or I will find my happiness and fortune in that way. That was not truth. Uh, slowly, I realized that it's no point to run for money, and I started to find happiness. So I bought a motorbike. I was driving all the way, all free time I was driving, and it gives me some new thoughts that life is not about reaching or buying the things or working all the time. And in this time I met my love, now my lovely wife Monica, and we were driving together. But there were some health issues, let's call it. But Western doctor said that it will be that she's okay. Yeah, there is no problem. So we found other guys who were working with, let's say, blood under the microscope, and so this guy gave us some health advices how to fix it, and then the body was okay, but it was still not having some progress in these health issues. So another friend of us tell us about somebody else who is working with the soul. It was something new for us, and we wrote him. We were waiting. We spoke a little bit about these things. We're trying to find something else. We already were living as vegans like 6 months. I think what we eat and how we live is very important in this process. So this guy finally free our souls. He like clean it from all the things which was without us, with us on our energetic system. And in that night I reborn. When I woke up in the morning, as I told you yesterday, I was 2 centimeters taller. I was walking our dog, and I was walking like these hands are beautiful, new. What is this? What is this body? I was walking on the grass, and it was like I was in new body. And this was just the beginning. And then our soul like regenerate, and our journey begins. Yeah, that time it was something new. When we start to live healthy, I changed my job. I quit the financial system. I mean, working with it, because my connection to creator was stronger, and it was somehow forbidden for me to work with money and to say people what I was not feeling inside, that this is the right way, this is the truth, because we don't need to hang up on material things, and the less you have, the happier you are, because all is inside of you. So this was the beginning of the journey.
All right. So, and after you started to work on yourself, you started to meditate more. Yeah. You started to eat healthy. started to live healthy life, and the people around you also started to change. Like you were seeing that people were coming to you with the other energy as well.
I Yeah, this is a very good question. I started to live healthy, to find the food which was good for my body. Of course, in this time, it was like a sinusoid that sometimes I felt like, wow, new world, and sometimes I fell down again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In that time, I was a smoker. I smoke cigarettes. Sometimes we get some beer, and this was not all right with the vibrations, because our primary uh, goal in life is to rise the vibrations. And every poison or drug, or how to call it, like cigarettes, alcohol, coffee, sugar, meat. I'm not saying, not talking about the heavy drugs, yeah, like weed or something stronger. Uh, all of these things are lowering your vibrations and bringing you deep down to the matrix, to matter. So sometimes when I was in like high level, high vibrations, uh, some people ask us to go to make some speeches in festivals, esoteric festivals. So we had some speeches. The my one was, it was few times, was called "Happiness in Present Moment and Our Body as an Antenna." It was a very interesting experience in that time. I was talking about Shambhala, which is the energetic system which I'm working with. I can, let's say, clean people, heal people, fix some problems, clean places, houses. There is basically everything what you can do with Shambhala. But Shambhala is not a key. I mean, my inner energy growth, and I felt that to the point when I'm like abstinent. I'm not smoking, not drinking coffee, eating very, very healthy, training every morning before I go to work. And this discipline makes your vibration to higher and higher. And our world is changing around us. The universe is bringing your vibrations to you because you're living through life what you are. You are not pretending that you are somebody else. And if you are pretending that you are somebody else, the universe is bringing the vibrations which belongs to this somebody else. So you have to take out all of your masks, put them away, and be yourself, and the universe will change the way which belongs to you, and miracles will start to happen, and you will meet only people which are good, heartful, awakened. And if they are not, it's your turn to help them to find a way.
Yeah, it's also like a lesson for you if you meet somebody who's not at the same vibration, to understand why it's up there with you, right? So you can do something about it, or feel something, feel the change within yourself.
Yeah, I think we have to show people what is our way in life. Like everybody has its own way, but I think it's the helping people to find the spiritual way, because basically there is no other way, only the spiritual way. Because the spiritual way, the vibrations, is behind every matter. First of all is spiritual life, unseen life, unseen dimensions which is not manifested yet, and then it's manifest to matter. So it's like looking for happiness. Happiness is not outside, happiness is inside. And if you find yourself, you find your happiness inside of you, then you can manifest it and you can live your dream, because this is kind of game. And if you realize that this 3D matrix is a game, you can start to play it. You are not a victim anymore. You are creator. You are a sparkle of God is inside of you, and you are the creator. You are creating your own life as you go along it.
I think question from a lot of people is how to get to this sparkle and how to find this happiness within yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Even if sometimes you can find it, but then it goes down and you forget about where is exactly place where you can find it. So it will be nice to hear also from you. What do you feel like is the place where you can see it, where you can find this sparkle?
Uh, Everybody has its own way. There is one thing is that it can
Mm-hmm.
be very hard and difficult to find it. Like you have to fell deep down in sadness, desperate. Something needs happens to you, something very bad, that you felt so hard down that there you find something, some light,
Mm-hmm.
which you take and bring up with you. Uh,
So this is like the first step coming
yeah, but
from
if
the
you
lowest.
listen, if you listen to the universe, it doesn't need to happen. This is the hardest way, I think. It was also my way, but another thing is, as I was talking about the antenna, your body as an antenna, you have to tune it. That means to stop putting the poison in your body, start living healthy,
Yeah.
and you will tune the body the way that you will the connection what you have to creator will grow, and you will start to feel that you are a part of everything and everything is part of you, and everybody you meet, it's a part of you. That's why we used to say that brothers and sisters, and also the nature, you are connected to everyone. It's even it's proven that everything is connected, and if you realize this, you are not able to hurt somebody else or to eat animals or to kill animals, or because every little life matters. And you were asking about how to find it. It's a process. It's not like I want to find it, ooh, it's done. It's a long process, and I don't know, I think I need to, or you need to have some discipline to train, because when you training something, I don't know, running or uh, the heavy weights lifting or any sport you can do, you are breathing more, and the breath is the only connection to the creator from this life.
But everybody's breathing, so I guess there is a technique also which one helps you to be more connected or staying connected with the higher self more and more. Is there anything that you can also speak about that?
Yes, breath, as I said, is the only connection. And first of all, conscious breathing, that means that you are when you breathe in, you feel how the air is filling your lungs, and you can feel how it fills whole your body. So it's deep breathing in, deep breathing out, and you are uh, only seeing or feeling your breath. This is called conscious breathing, and there is few techniques which helps you to breathe deeper, longer, healthier, and which brings you to more to consciousness. It brings you now and here. One of them is pranayama, but my favorite, what I like a lot, um, one great teacher teach me this technique, and I call it 7777. That means uh, seven, the same time periods. It could be seconds. You breathe in. For 7, you hold the breath. For 7, you breathe out. For 7, you hold the breath. Uh, After a few minutes, you come to the spot that you feel it's very difficult to breathe. You're like without oxygen, but don't worry, you will not die. Maybe it will knock you out for 2-3 seconds. But the point of this is, by my opinion, the most powerful technique of breathing.
Yeah.
Because it makes pressure to your spine and then up to your pineal gland, and it connects your brain hemispheres. And this pressure, what it makes, this is the point when you feel like you want to breathe in more, but you cannot because it's not 7 yet. uh, it brings the Christ oil from the bottom of your spine to your pineal gland. And if you reach this point, it could be in 1 week, it could be in 2 years, it could be in few hours. It's different for everyone. This brings you very, very close to oneness, to the creator, let's say.
Okay, so there are many instruments that helps you get there, especially if you use it on a daily basis. So as you said before, there should be a constant work on yourself to make your life actually better and easier, because then you will feel more free from all the things that taking you down, because you can feel yourself more healthy and at the same time oversee the things that are happening to you are actually happening for you. Is that right?
Yeah, that's true. The life is happening not to you, but happening for you to wake up. Everything what happens to you, it's for you, and it's good for you in some kind of way. Because we are living in duality. We are thinking about that this is bad, this is good, this is black, this is white. Must be always the conflict between two things. But when you realize that you can live a little bit further, not in duality, you just feel that things are. They are not white or black, bad or good, or there is no love and hate. There is only love and not enough love. There is not darkness. There is only light and not enough light. And when you reach the point that you are not judging, it's basically the same. You are not saying that, yes, this is bad, this is good, this is this way, this is that way, but everything just is. And it is happening for you to wake up. It's like you are trying to recode the matrix, the game we are playing. And it helps me also. I had near-death experience when I was 12. I fell down from one place, and I was out in coma in 1.5 days. And in a small part of this period, I was dead. My body was dead. But I saw my body from the higher place. I felt only love. It's like there are no answers, no questions, no feelings, the way like, what am I doing? Or is this bad, good? You don't feel any pain. It's just like your mind, but pure mind. It's not the mind, it's the soul. When you like leaving the body, you just revibrate. So the death as a concept, it doesn't exist. It's only what they program into us, that when you died, it's very bad and painful, there is nothing else, you just vanish.
Yeah.
It's not true. Your soul is eternal, and you are going back to our Father, let's say, to the Creator, to great power, you call it anyhow, with the experiences you gathered through all of these thousands and thousands of lives.
That's interesting. Because we think about our life only in the context of these years that we're living, like, for example, 80 or 100 years on this planet Earth, and then that's it. I mean, so what's the reason to be here? What are we doing here? It's always a question, and it's one of those hundreds of questions that we have as a human beings that we don't know. So we seeking for an answers, and try to find it in the places that there are no answers. And the most powerful place to search, I guess, is within ourselves. And this is the place where is love and where is freedom and everything that can take us to the higher self, and free our mind from being slaves of ourselves, which is the ego, right? That's playing with us all the time.
Yeah, ego is the concept. Ego is just a bunch of programs, what you think you are,
Yeah.
which you gathered through your life from your birth. It is creating slowly, because if you can think about the baby, there is no ego. It's not created yet.
Mm-hmm.
The small kids, they still can remember the past lives because they are not programmed. Like it starts in the school and continues in the high school and so in the work. When they get into the system, uh, so ego could be a friend and could be your enemy. But ego, I think, we have to not get rid of the ego, because you cannot get rid of the ego because it will not cooperate to destroy itself. It is a very strong part of us, but you can make it very small and put it just like a small dot in here to survive. If it's too big, that then you feel disconnected. It's only you, like now the advertisements all around us, be you, be special, and wear only this and use only this and show everybody who you are. And so this is very bad way, because we are, as I said, we are connected. And they used to say that if you are disconnected from all these feelings, you are in hell. So also the part of this universe, this earth, could be called hell. And when you feel connected, you're living the heaven on earth. It is possible. Uh, so this is about the ego. I really advise to read Dr. David Robert Hawkins. He's writing a lot about ego.
Mm-hmm.
He's my favorite writer, let's say. And the second question was basically the first before ego.
Before ego was the question about how to find the, the freedom or the happiness.
And that everything is nice inside us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this one was one of those questions, and the other was, let me see, because I have written down something. The breathing technique that we've been talking about, the system and the freedom, right? So what is the system actually?
System, I feel it as a matrix which is made by someone, which is holding us in this, we call it system. Yeah, I'm sure that everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's the financial system, is the what you need to, it's mostly it's about money and fear. Because the question is, if you have unlimited budget or you don't need to care about money, it doesn't mean that you have like hundreds and hundreds of millions, but money doesn't exist. Would you do your job, what you are doing right now? Most of the people are doing their job only because of the money, and they are holding in the job because they have fear. What if I will lose this job? I will have no money. I will have no money to pay my rents, to have some food, where to live, to take care of my family, and so. But if you have to choose what to do, would you do your job? We are not thinking and talking about money. So you cannot mostly decide what to do because there is no money for that. Can you just go and take yourself and go to live somewhere else? Yeah, I have a plan now to go to live somewhere in tropical island, but it's also not easy because they are offering you buy this, buy that, take a loan, build a house, find a wife, have a kids, put them in a school. This is just a program, and many people do it because most of the people around does it as well. But is this your way to happiness?
Yeah, you have to know exactly what you want. This is true, and you have to see the other ways how to get there as well. Because if you think that you will just escape from one reality to another, and there will be everything fine, it's not really the whole picture, right? So you need to see the whole picture from the outside. So to make a plan. But this is something else that we can discuss maybe a little bit later on, because right now we were talking about something that really can be connection for everyone, for all of the people, is the soul awakening, which is the most important thing for the people, because people are very into the system that doesn't help us to become free and become healthy, that also doesn't want us to be who we truly are, uh, which is the soul inside of the body, right?
Yeah, we are not the body with soul.
Yeah.
We are the soul with body.
And when you were talking about the cleaning soul, how does it happen? Like, what does it look like? Because for most of the people, they don't understand how does it work, and how do you work with that. So you can say something about that as well, to see a little bit more about that. Like, how do you start? What do you do if it really helps the people, because you already been doing it for some time?
Yep, that's true. The way is your soul and body is as an antenna, as I said before, and it needs to reach higher and higher vibrations to be, let's say, closer to Creator. If you have high enough vibrations, everything is happening faster for you. Like your dreams are coming faster through. You are happy, you are healthy, nothing can hurt you. The universe will not show you the people which are like, out of their mind, or they are bad, or how to say it. You will meet only people who are resonating with your frequency, your vibrations, and kind of protect you. And this you can do only when your soul is clean. That means that our body is basically created the way that it can host, um, let's say, other creatures, other souls, other parasites. This is, not too many people are talking about astral parasites. These are creatures which are also they are in our DNA, they are on our soul. You can also have creatures from other dimensions on your soul, which are always with you, and you are not able to get rid of it. For example, because of, if you are vibrating here and the creature can like hold up on you in these vibrations, you are not able to go higher because it is holding you down, and somebody needs to help you to get rid of this and to go vibrationally higher. And this is with everything. You can imagine the sign near the road. When we were kids, we are shaking it, and if you shake it too strong, too long, you cannot hold it anymore. You go. This is the same with the soul. If the soul is vibrating uh, quick enough, these creatures cannot hold on anymore. And there is many things how to rise your vibration, but if the souls and parasites, and it could be many things, are holding up to you, up to your soul, you cannot reach the vibrations higher because they are holding you down. They are heavy, let's say.
This is something that people don't talk about.
No, because people are not ready to hear this. And if you are watching this, that means that probably you are ready to hear it, because nothing is coincidence, and you are watching this video for some reason. Yeah, so this guy, I spoke about him before. He helped me to rise my vibration by cleaning up my soul, then to upgrade these possibilities, or to be able to rise higher. And thanks to this, I am able to help other people to clean their soul and to rise up and to live better, live healthier. This means when you vibrating higher, also the illnesses or sicknesses are not coming up to you, because these are all low vibrations. The lowest vibration I know is fear, and that's why they are always trying to put us in fear emotion by the news, and what you see, and this will happen, to scare you what will happen. And this is the power of matrix, to hold people down by fear. And if you have fear long enough, you get sick, you get crazy slowly.
So you're basically cleaning the energies within. How long time do you need to do this? Is it a long process to make it, or you just go there and you connect straight away and you make it like in a few minutes? How does it work?
Well, first of all, I have to ask for permission if it's possible to help this person. Before this, the person needs to give me permission that yes, I am willing you to clean my soul.
Yeah.
I'm giving you permission. Actually, it's not me who is cleaning, who is like helping. Yes, it is. Let's call it God, or let's call it universe, or higher power, great ghost, like Indians call it. It's basically the bigger source of life. I am just a channel which I can allow this to happen. For some people, it's not possible in the moment they ask me, because they have so low vibrations that they could burn, like not physically burn, but they can not handle these vibrations or this light. So they work slowly on themselves. Mostly it's because of the drugs. They need to stop to do drugs, or to live healthier. With me, it was 6 months. I was waiting for the first cleaning, but then it is worthy. It's like sometimes it's half an hour, sometimes it's 10 hours. It depends how clean is your soul.
Hmm. That's very interesting, because it just shows how different we all are. At the same time, we all need the one thing is to be uh, free, clean, and loved. Right? This is like
This helps a lot,
yeah.
especially the love, because the love is most powerful and the highest vibration I know, basically. That's why when you find the love you are searching for, you even rising up higher and higher on the vibrations. We are not talking about somebody who you met on disco and you have some sex and you are like together for a few weeks or months. This is
Or
not
even
love.
years.
Even years, yes. Sometimes people are like this whole life because whoop, children is done, and then okay, we'll stay together. We get married and we build some house, and then the people are so much like together, not love, but together. They cannot go separately,
Yeah.
or it is very painful. But this is not love. But if you meet your love, that's why you are like thinking only about her or him, and you are completely out of this life because your vibration goes so high that you are not getting used to it, and you don't know what is happening with you. Many things are like, okay, now let's forget them because she is here. Yeah, and this is helping you a lot because this basically teleports you somewhere higher, and you can sometimes, many times, you start to find your happiness and real love from this position.
It, it is interesting because a lot of people also ask, can you find the love if you cannot love yourself? Or can you love somebody when you cannot fully love who you are? What do you think about that?
I think it's not possible. It's like a glass. You imagine the glass filled with water, we call it filled with love, yeah? And if it's only halfway full,
Mm-hmm.
that means that you don't love yourself fully. You cannot give because you have not enough. But if you fill this glass and it start to overflowing, this what is overflowing you can give because you have like enough. This is the other. This is the one point of view that you can give when you have enough. This is like you can think whatever you want about this, but this is truth. If you don't have, you cannot give. And the other point of view is that you are attracting what you feel and what are you vibrating. This is what you're attracting because basically the world is your mirror. It's always you. Everybody who you meet
Mm-hmm.
is a part of you, and you can see only what is inside of you. You cannot see what is not inside of you, what is not a part of you. That means that if you are desperate that I don't have love, you will never meet it because you are desperate, you don't have love. You need to be full of love to be able to give.
That's cool, man.
And mostly it works like when you stop searching for love, you say, okay, like I don't want love. I stopped. I'm desperate. I will not search for it. Weeks or months, but usually soon, somebody will appear as your dream love, as it happens to me, as it happens to you, as I know. So this is it. The universe is playing with us.
Universe or the universe.
Or the universe. Yeah.
Uh,
That's why this channel started to grow. It's called universe, and I'm thinking to get an email address like universe something.
yeah. So I think this is the nice start for both of us to make these kind of videos, these sessions, to talk about basically about love, actually.
It's
about
all love.
all love. It's all love, and it's all life, you know. And yeah, thank you for watching us. We're actually right now filming it from the Bien place city in Switzerland. So hopefully soon we're gonna make another one from another place. And hope you're stay blessed and much love, enough love.
One more thing at the end. Somehow it develops inside of me the ability to answer the questions. So if you would have some questions, you can write it down below or contact me somehow. You will find a way. And if I will be able, I could answer your questions about, I think, about anything. Because when the question will appear, the answer is also there. So hold on and see you next time.
Stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you, Gleb.